Hi, friends. Welcome back to Fifth Road Tarot. I am here with your reading for the week of July 5th, 2020. So, you can probably see that I'm doing this at night. I decided to go ahead and do it in the evening. I don't know, just felt right. Usually I do it in the morning, but I went on a trail run and ran some errands and just kind of feeling good, back in my space and ready to give a reading. So, with that being said, go ahead and get started. I call on my enlightened and ascended ancestors to come into this reading with some guidance for the collective. I call on my ascended masters and teachers to come into this reading with guidance for the collective for the week of July 5th, 2020. I also call on the elements of air, water, fire, and earth to come into this reading with guidance for the collective. And last but not least, I call on the spirit that combines all of them, the universal spirit that connects us all. Thank you so much. And thank you guys so much for being here today. Let's see what Spirit has in store for the week. So today, let me look at my notes. For this week, we've got the Sun in Cancer, we have Mercury in Cancer, Venus is in Gemini, and Mars is in Aries. So as a caveat and just another a note for you all who are new to watching or just watching along, I am still learning a little bit more about how astrology aligns with tarot. So, yeah, just giving you kind of a little overview before we get into the reading. Okay, Spirit, do you have any advice and guidance for the collective? Any messages for the collective? Thank you, Spirit, for the week of July 5th, 2020. All right. Thank you. Spirit, do you have any messages for the collective for the week of July 5th, 2020? Thank you, Spirit. Do you have any more? Oh, thank you, Spirit. Do you have any messages for the collective for the week of July 5th, 2020? Okay, go ahead and get these out here. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Wands, the Star, Six of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. All right, it's on the bottom of the deck, the Lovers. Okay, give me 1 second and I'm gonna look through here. Let's see. So we had a lot of energy, it looks like, this week. A lot of passion, a lot of movement. But it looks as if the week starts off with an opportunity, a divine opportunity and energy. Some of you could be, some of you could be getting frisky. This might be really big about relationships, or someone is making, wow, this is interesting. Making an offer of relationship, but it's kind of a different relationship. I don't know why I'm seeing that. It's a different kind of relationship, which is interesting. And what that relationship actually brings is it's actually feeding a side of you that you may have kept hidden from people that really you needed filled filled up. Oh gosh. So okay, I'm just gonna say it. I'm seeing some sexy times here because the Ace of Wands is definitely kind of a phallic symbol there. And with the Star card, it's definitely a card of hope. Um, but here I see that hope being poured into something, like something is being balanced out. And here in the Six of Wands, there's a celebration aspect, a celebratory aspect. It's almost as if you're renewed by this situation. Or maybe you're feeling sexy times. This is so interesting. I've never seen that. Okay, and it's kind of confirmed with the Knight of Cups, where the Knight of Cups is, of course, Cups is about emotions and relationships, but the Knight of Cups brings evidence of a new relationship coming in. Like it's in a very youthful stage still. The Knight of Cups also represents a young person. I'll say young person, even if though it's a knight, could be male or female, but a younger person bringing an offer of relationship. Um, this is also a romance card, so you could be having some romance coming in this week too, as the week goes along. And of course, as the week goes along, you're feeling a balance in both, could be that you're feeling a balance in your inner and outer lives, even though the Pentacles is about our earthly resources, jobs, talents, things like that. It seems as if you finally feel like there's a bit of a balance, maybe a work-life balance, maybe the relationship that's coming in is kind of like, this seems right, this seems right. Um, However, at a certain point, we have this Knight of Swords come in, and it's interesting that there's this idea of a relationship coming in, and it's being confirmed by this Knight of Cups, but someone might be coming in with a message about that relationship. Someone could be trying to either ruin the relationship or may bring in some information that makes you maybe question the relationship. That's I'm going to see if I can clarify this card. But the end result is you're either moving forward with that relationship or you're moving on from that relationship very quickly. So it's very interesting. And at the bottom of the deck, of course, is the Lovers card. And the Lovers, even though, yes, that is this, you've got two people here, and it's obviously lovers, it could be that a decision is being made at a higher level. I believe the Lovers card is a card of Gemini. Let me double check here before I speak incorrectly. And of course, again, I'm learning about how astrology correlates and corresponds with tarot. So I've made my little note cards here. You may have seen them already in the other reading. Yes. So the Lovers card correlates with the sign of Gemini. And of course, we've got Gemini in Venus this week. So it's showing up in this reading. And with the Lovers card, it looks as if we are, this reading is definitely about a different type of relationship that is forming. Because the Lovers card is, yes, about choice and possibilities. And that love may take a rational choice away from us, but it's also indicative of marriage without ritual, or it's a sacred marriage. So this could be that you are solidifying a relationship that might be very different from what you're used to, and definitely non-traditional, which is very interesting to see in this reading. But it looks like it brings you balance and makes you happy. So, I mean, it's up to you in this Ten of Wands card whether or not you're just going to bundle up all your sticks and invest in this relationship, or if you're going to bundle up all the energy that you put into this relationship and move away from it. Yeah, this is interesting. Let me see if I can get a little bit more for you. Um, I think I might do a Power of Surrender card. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. No. I'm not gonna do the Power of Surrender card. No. Nope. I want to clarify this, because it definitely, even under that, there's the Three of Pentacles, which means you might kind of double down on this being like a new contract. This is definitely different. And I see the King of Pentacles coming out. Okay, Spirit, can you clarify this Ten of Wands? You want this one? Okay. Yeah, King of Wands. Yeah, there's just so much passion in this reading. This is so interesting. Spirit, can you clarify this Knight of Swords, please? Can you clarify this Knight of Swords? Who is this Knight of Swords? What is this Knight of Swords saying? You want me to take this one? Ooh. Yeah, it looks like this Knight of Swords is either reminding you of hurt that might have been caused, or the Knight of Swords is the Knight of Swords is either coming in with like, hey, you remember the stuff that this person caused, or this Knight of Swords could be an ex that is trying to come in to kind of destroy the relationship that you have. Now with this Ten of Wands that came out, 10 is about completion. The King of Wands came out, and it looks as if you're kind of heading toward this mature, passionate energy, despite receiving either news of an ex coming back with like trying to destroy something, or or it could be that you're balancing out that energy and getting past it. But either way, this week looks to be about very different kind of relationship. A lot of sexy times, a lot of celebration, a lot of romance, but different, very different from what you've had in the past. Could be a sacred marriage. So a marriage without contract. Interesting. Okay, all right. Let me see what the animal spirit might say for us. It's so weird that I see this, because I normally speak to these things at like a spiritual level, but obviously Spirit has other things to let you know about, and there's definitely some sexy times here. Okay, Spirit, can you give us there we go, we got the Nightingale right out of the top, and I will take it. Thank you, Spirit. So we got the Nightingale card. Let me see if I can set it up so that you can see it properly. There we go. Okay, Nightingale, Animal Spirit Guidebook by Kim Krans. And I've been using the Rider-Waite traditional deck. Let's see. Nightingale. What is Nightingale here to say? Okay, Nightingale, fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. The song of the nightingale is otherworldly. Yeah, otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listeners to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? turn it up, write it down, and let it out. So when this is in balance, you sing, you speak freely with kindness. When you are out of balance, you're shy and you have like a lump in your throat. To bring into balance, play some music. So that's the advice from Spirit: is write a song, sing, um, maybe write some poetry about this situation that you are gonna be going through this week. Either way, music, I think music for anything is just helpful. But I hope you enjoy the reading. And if you would like to schedule a reading with me, please feel free to email me, fifthroadshop@gmail.com. I have taken down my website so I can build a new one. So hopefully website is forthcoming. But either way, have an enjoyable week. If this is you in this reading, enjoy your sexy times. All right. Thanks. Bye bye.